Imagine sitting across from someone, sliding a piece of undeniable proof across the table, and waiting for them to finally agree with you. You're looking at the exact same evidence, but instead of changing their mind, they dig in their heels and draw the complete opposite conclusion. It leaves you staring at them, wondering how that is even possible. Are they lying to you, or are they just incapable of understanding basic facts? The truth is, it's rarely about intelligence. Highly educated, brilliant people fall into this exact trap every single day. They are simply experiencing confirmation bias. This is a powerful psychological force that actively shapes and distorts what we perceive as reality. To understand why undeniable proof fails to work, we have to look closely at how the human brain processes new information. We like to think our brains operate like a scientist, objectively weighing data on a scale. In reality, your brain acts more like a lawyer. Its primary job isn't to find the objective truth. Its job is to defend the client, whatever you already believe. You subconsciously hunt for validating information, absorbing it instantly. But when you encounter challenging facts, your mental shield bounces them right off. Psychologists tested this by setting up experiments where participants were deliberately shown high-quality studies that directly opposed their core political and social beliefs. You might assume reading opposing facts would bring people closer to the middle. The actual result was shocking. The participants became even more extreme in their original positions. When deep beliefs are tied to your sense of personal identity, your brain treats opposing facts as a literal physical threat. It triggers an immediate defense mechanism. This is why hitting someone over the head with raw data completely fails to change their mind. The moment a person's identity feels threatened, their logic simply shuts down. That biological glitch is hardwired into us, but modern technology acts as a massive accelerant for it. Social media algorithms notice when you linger on a specific viewpoint. They serve you 5 more posts like it, then 20. Soon you are inside an echo chamber, tricking your brain into assuming the entire world shares your exact perspective. This blind spot extends well past social feeds. In the financial markets, it routinely costs investors billions of dollars. This chart shows exactly how it happens. An investor buys a stock and immediately starts hunting for any positive headline that supports their decision. They willfully ignore the red flags and the plummeting trendline, all to avoid the ego damage of admitting they made a bad trade. When you scale that individual blindness up to the level of entire populations, the damage becomes structural. We now have a situation where 2 citizens can live in the exact same physical city, walk the same streets, and experience the same events, yet exist in entirely separate informational realities. When you combine the defensive nature of the lawyer brain with algorithmic feeds, you create a polarization machine that physically fractures society into isolated, hostile camps. It is easy to watch this and assume it only affects other people, but this bias is operating inside your mind right now, shaping the video you are currently watching. Escaping the echo chamber requires deliberate effort. You have to start actively curating your feed to include highly intelligent, thoughtful people who you strongly disagree with. Then you have to ask yourself the ultimate self-audit question: what specific evidence would convince me I'm wrong? If your answer to that question is nothing, you aren't searching for the truth. You are merely protecting a belief. We need to rethink what it means to be smart. The most intelligent person in the room is not the one who is always right. It is the one most willing to admit when they are wrong. True personal growth and a clear view of objective reality can only begin at the exact moment absolute certainty ends.